But we're going to move on from UC Vegas 33 and take a look at some of the headlines that we had this week. Because one of the ones that I'm really intrigued by, of course, UFC 268 is looking to be a stacked card. We're having Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2 at MSG. Glad that we finally got that announced and ironed out and good to go. Then, of course, we'll get into a second, but Gaethje versus Chandler finally announced. But now we got some stuff. Leon Edwards put on Twitter recently that he's going to be ready for a November or December fight. And it's time to really just finally have this Jorge Masvidal Leon Edwards fight go down the two-piece in soda. We can finally get the beef settled here. So would this be something that you want to see? Is this something that the UFC is going to do or should do? And also, should they add this to looking like a SAC 268 or maybe save it for 269?
I would say you have to do either. Yeah, I mean, you have to do either fight night main event, so they get their own billing and all that kind of stuff, or you got to put it on 269 just because 268, I think it already has Gaethje and Chandler, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Gaethje, Chandler, and Usman Covington.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have your main event right there, and I'm assuming Gaethje, Chandler, unless there's like another title fight that gets added to that card, they're probably going to be the co-main event. But they're at least going to be probably the second storyline.
I think that should be the co-main event. I don't want to see another title fight added to that, to be honest.
Yeah, just put some bangers underneath it. Let me use the other three fights. I'll set it up.
Yeah. Come on, we've been good with our.
They wanted to get Sugar Sean on that card 268.
Ooh.
For Madison Square Garden.
Ooh, I would love to see Sean.
Sugar's a smart man, though. He said those taxes is crazy over there.
He is right. Hey, if I was Sugar, I'd just be staying on anything in Vegas.
Yeah.
No income tax, baby.
I'm saying you're gonna literally save thousands and thousands of dollars just doing that.
Literally.
So why wouldn't you do that? If you have the opportunity, why wouldn't you do that?
Hey, imagine winning $50K for 49 bonus and losing and only bringing home like $30K of that, man.
Yeah, I would cry.
Yeah, that's not okay. Not okay.
Absolutely cry.
Also, imagine having to fight in front of the New York State Athletic Commission, which is garbage.
Horrendous.
How are you going to have a doctor's stoppage on the Nate Diaz fight, man?
Yeah, don't get me started on those guys. They're just bad. They're bad vibes.
It's so bad. Yeah, but is this the fight to make? Should we finally pull the trigger on Jorge Masvidal versus Leon Edwards?
I mean, I would love to see it. I think it's like 2 years too late, basically. In my opinion, I would have loved to see it like the day after it happened.
Right.
So yeah,
should have happened.
I'm always down for that fight.
Wait, right, Blake. It did happen like Super Bowl row or something like that a couple years ago.
No, remember it was at the England card.
Oh, that's right.
The Usman and Game Bread.
Yeah, that's right. I got them confused. I mean, Jorge Masvidal in backstage fights, man. Name a better duo.
Pretty common. Ben Askren, all those kind of guys.
Surprised he wasn't the one that slapped Brian Ortega's translator or the Korean Zombie's translator.
I know, right? But it was the one where he knocked out Darren Till. The card that he knocked out Darren Till.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that was such a huge card when that happened. But go off a tangent, whatever. That's going to be really good. But, I mean, UFC 268 and going into this, Gaethje versus Chandler, we're finally getting it. I kind of have to think that the little Twitter, like 1-2 day Twitter rant argument thing might have helped get this booked because we saw nothing for like a while, and then this happened, and we got the fight announced. So I'm just glad to finally see Justin Gaethje back it'll be over a year. Wait, no. It'll be right.
No, he fought against Khabib in like,
October.
I thought he fought against him in November.
Or is it November or October? October or November? I mean, I think we're going to figure this one out. Which one was it? Oh, let's see who's right on this one.
October 24th of 2020.
See, October. Told you. On the money. On
money,
Blake.
November.
I don't want to hear it. But, so one of the questions about this is, I mean, obviously this is going to be a fan-frickin-tastic fight that we're all extremely excited to see. Someone is getting their lights put out. It's probably not going past 2 rounds. But, is the winner of this fight guaranteed a title shot?
I mean, after the Dustin Poirier fight, yeah, I'd say why not?
Well, yeah. Well, even Michael Chandler.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. You tell me why not.
He had Oliveira beat in the first round and
Yeah, he
then
did.
gets knocked out in the second round. So I mean, it was a coin flip in that fight.
Yeah, it was.
I think Chandler's proven that he's definitely one of the top 5 in the division, and he can win the title on any given day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, if he starches Gaethje and KOs him, that's way more than enough for me. I mean, Gaethje's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
How many guys have we seen him just break down in the octagon? Yes, he's had a couple losses to Eddie Alvarez, to Dustin Poirier, but I mean, he just goes in, or Habib as well, but he just goes in there and he breaks people down.
You're also, counterpoint real quick, Blake, those are losses to, Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez.
Title challenger.
And
former champion.
One of the GOATs.
And greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Well, arguably, for that division,
Come on,
greatest of all time.
It's not bad losses. And all those fights were great. Well, maybe besides the Habib fight. Well, that was a pretty good fight, to be honest. The round and a half that lasted. But
it was okay.
The 2 fights he got knocked... Oh, that first round of Habib and Gaethje was great. I really enjoyed that.
I remember texting you during it, and I was like, dude, this is like I'm actually enjoying watching Habib for once.
I was like,
he's not just, going straight to the ground. He's actually engaging for a second.
And showing off that he has a chin?
Yeah. He has a chin for sure. He got caught by a good shot.
While we're on Habib real quick, he went 3-0 at the Bellator card last weekend. So, I mean, Habib is undefeated in the octagon, and he has yet to have a fighter lose when he's in their corner.
Yeah, who's going to be his first loss? He's probably going to be very disappointed.
He's probably just going to feed him to the bear that he wrestled a number of years ago. Losers get fed to the bear, Blake. Would you rather be fed to the bear or thrown into the river he was swimming in?
Probably river, I'd suppose.
Think river.
I'm a strong swimmer.
Hey, them legs, man. I see your quads. Your quads are popping. Okay.
I got the soccer quads.
Your
bro.
soccer boy quads. I like it. I would love this fight though, and yeah, I guess the only one of the counterpoints you can make to this, the only other people that would be able to get a title shot, maybe before the winner of this, would be maybe Islam Makhachev or Beneil Dariush if they make that matchup. But of course, they have yet to make that matchup.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen unless they fought each other. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Because I think Islam, if none of the top guys are gonna fight him, then he's probably still at least 2 fights away.
Mm-hmm.
And Beneil is for sure at least 1 fight away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough, but I mean, I don't care who the hell you book together at the top of the lightweight division. I don't care who the hell you have compete for the title, because they're all going to be good fights. There's not a bad fight in any of this.